So the White House Correspondents' Dinner happened on Saturday night, and for the first time in 36 years, the new guy wasn't there. It was a no-show. And Daily Show correspondent Hassan Minhaj had some fun with this. Take a look.
The leader of our country is not here. And that's because he lives in Moscow. It is a very long flight. It'd be hard for Vlad to make it. Vlad can't just make it on a Saturday. It's a Saturday. As for the other guy, I think he's in Pennsylvania because he can't take a joke. You know Donald Trump doesn't drink, right? Does not touch alcohol, which is oddly respectable. But think about that. That means every statement, every interview, every tweet, completely sober.
That's a good one, right?
It was funny.
Bravo to him.
He was. I mean, I was in the room, and I got to tell you, the room was with him, and that's a pretty big job, and I thought I would see him a little bit of nervousness or anything, but he seemed to read the room well, and we were laughing with him. I mean, it was, he did really well.
Yeah. There's this perception often, too, you know, like Donald Trump felt like he was going to get picked on. But if you listen, actually, to what Hassan did, I mean, he picked on everybody. He picked on CNN, MSNBC, journalists, Donald
all
Trump.
the time. Yeah.
Right, but there's this perception, and it's an interesting contrast, because if you talk to a lot of people on the right, they don't even want to watch it. They don't want to engage, because they feel that the White House Correspondents' Dinner is representative of that Hollywood media bubble that doesn't understand what a lot of the country's going through. So they reject it, and I said to them, you know what?
But the title is correspondents,
right?
Not
but
actors.
they feel that it attracts a lot of celebrities all the time. This year it didn't really.
It was not like that this year, and that's the interesting thing. I was chatting with a lot of my former colleagues from CNN and ABC, and they said this was different because it brought journalism back into the spotlight. That this was about journalism, and actually, the president of the White House Correspondents Association got up and said, he said, freedom of the press is a building block of our democracy, and he also said, we're not fake news, we're not failing news organizations, and we are not the enemy of the American people.
No.
And that was
the important part to remember is what Jed said about how they mock everyone in the room. Because one thing I love that he made a joke about was whenever you turn on CNN, it's always breaking news all day long. Yeah. And he was making a joke about the breaking news, and he threw barbs at everyone.
And Jeff Zucker was the president of CNN, was at a table right next to mine, and he was laughing along with it.
Wolf was too.
And Wolf was laughing as well. And he actually Jeff went up to Hassan afterwards and said, "You killed it. Great job."
You know, he really should be careful about attacking the media, because Woodward and Bernstein were both there. And let us not forget that Woodward and Bernstein took down a president.
Yes.
The press can take a president down.
You know what
and that's what he's frightened of.
And what